My name is Ronit Batra, and we are Backyard Bargaining. These days, neighbors and communities are feeling much more disconnected than in recent decades. In fact, according to Bloomberg, a third of Americans say that they've never even interacted with the person living just next door. Additionally, people have extra items lying around their houses that they can't get rid of safely and cheaply. Combining these two ideas, we created Backyard Bargaining. Backyard Bargaining is an easy-to-use app which gives its users a safe way to buy, sell, and rent to each other to create a neighborhood marketplace. Rather than just throwing away your possessions or going to buy new things, you can make use of the app and turn junk into cash. Backyard Bargaining offers a safe platform which ensures protected transactions and fosters a sense of community.
Okay, so we're going to compare ourselves to our competition. First off, we believe we have the edge because we'll be able to bring in new users. These new users will be using our app because they feel safe. Apps like eBay and Craigslist can put you in harm's way because you're going to be doing meetups in unfamiliar places that are far away from home with strangers. But Backyard Bargaining keeps users first and will keep them safe by structuring meetups in the local area where you can feel safe and at home. Let's take a look at this graph that compares us to next door. So we see that both have an emphasis on community. We have a renting feature that Nextdoor does not have. So that's a very nice added feature where you can get some quick cash for your possessions lying around. Buying and selling, we have the edge here because our app is really going to be focused on buying, selling, and renting. So it'll be a user-friendly platform. Whereas Nextdoor, buying and selling is kind of on the side there. It's not so clear, and they are more focused on news streams within the neighborhood. And then protection of deposit. Backyard Bargaining is going to keep your money safe by holding on the app until both parties are satisfied, so you're never going to get scammed or get jumped. Next door, on the other hand, you can really lose cash, get scammed, get jumped, because it's in-person meetups and you never know what can happen. We're going to take a look at the market for neighborhood buying and selling apps. The current market is tech-savvy members of the neighborhood who are looking to buy, sell, and rent. So that could be like me. I could pull out my phone and put up my skis for sale. The first tier is going to be people who are trying to recruit to use our app, and these are members of the community who are less likely to turn to technology to buy or sell. This could be like my parents, middle-aged people. They might think of a yard sale before they think of just pulling out their phone and being a few taps away from selling something. Second tier is going to be members who are going to be harder to convert, but they're definitely within reach. These are going to be older people or members of the neighborhood who are more disconnected and distanced. They probably just are not as savvy with technology, and we know that we can get them on the app eventually. And then third tier is going to be the people who might not use the app or might not have as much use for the app. And these can be people who don't live in a neighborhood environment. So if your nearest neighbor is 15 minutes down a dirt road, this might not be the app for you just because you don't have a close, tight neighborhood network to be selling things within. Other than that, we got a great outlook for the future and we know we can expand.
Backyard bargaining helps eliminate in-person transactions and potentially meeting possibly dangerous strangers. Initiatives that helps reduce prices and unreliability, helps raise app quality, the community aspect, millennial appeal, security, and trust. It also helps create a neighborhood-based app with renting, online transactions, and insurance policies. Now, as you can see on this graph, our backyard bargaining is more accessible, more convenient, and more reliable than our competitors. We also spend less on advertising than the rest of our competitors.
Backyard Bargaining also created a website model where users can easily have accessibility to buying, selling, and renting products as seen below. You can also put in your location and see how far your item is from you. Backyard Bargaining also created an app model where users can buy from the Google Play Store or App Store, which can be accessible from your hand device.
Hi, so now I'm going to do a quick recap of what Backyard Bargaining is all about. So it's an app to rent, sell, or buy items with neighbors. Our revenue will come from transaction fees and advertisements on the app. We'll ensure the success of our business by targeting the younger demographic, including millennials, printing flyers and mailing to target neighborhoods such as Mission District in San Francisco, contacting social media influencers and marketing through social media, and our overall corporate social responsibility of bringing communities together. Thank you so much for listening. Any questions?